Hey guys, this is Coach Joe here, ready for session 2 on ball handling dribbling drills. Today we're going to be working on a little bit of the same things we did last week, and we'll be adding some other elements to it. All you'll need in this training session is one basketball and then some water, obviously, to hydrate. Hit that pause button whenever you feel like you need to take a break, and let's get going. So today we're going to start off with some of our right-hand ball dribbling drills. Just to get going, I always like to introduce some new steps on how to get more comfortable and also feel like you have better control of the basketball when you get that opportunity to step out on the court with your friends or even a game when that opportunity comes back. So to start off, I always like to go over this drill with my guys on my team. It's just really getting a way for you to understand how to use your fingertips, how to use your hands, and really how to control the basketball. And that's going to start off from how you get into a dribble from a dead stance. So for instance, like this, the basketball is dead in front of me right now. How do I get that ball into a dribbling? A lot of guys will go like this, like a fist, they'll pound the ball like that. Some guys will even roll it forward to get a dribble going. Like they'll, kind of go like roll it forward and they'll get a dribble going, or they'll pound it like that. That's fine and dandy when you're playing by yourself in a park, but you're not really gaining any fingertip ball control with that. So what I like to teach my kids and my players in the middle school level, even at the grade school level, is learning how to use their fingertips. So today, just get started with our right hand with the ball dead in front of us. I want us to try and just pound down using mainly our fingertips and getting that ball into a dribble from a dead stance. So we're going to do it with our right hand, and then I want you guys to entertain it, and I want us to take a step at doing it with our left hand, all right? So let's go ahead and get that started, guys. So again, we're going to start off with the right and then going to our left. So going like this, just like that, dribbling it, and then with our left hand, you're going to come in and just hit it with your fingertips, and just like that, get into a dribble. I want you guys to try and do this three to five times with both hands. And really start doing this every day that you have some free time. Really do it anytime and every time before you go out and get some shots up, or before you go outside and do some dribbling drills. So again, from a dead stance, I want you with your right hand, get into a dribble, just like that. And then with your left hand, get into a dribble. Same exact thing. And guys, really try and use your fingertips here. Remember, I'm not pounding the ball. I'm not rolling it forward. Just going straight down with enough force to get into a dribble. So again, just like that. All right, so let's do that 3 to 5 times with both hands. Go ahead and knock that out, and then we'll get started on our next set. Our next step is going to be a little bit kind of like what we did last week. Instead of doing 10, let's go from 5 to 10, anywhere in that range, as long as we're keeping control here. Speed is great, guys, but control is number one. So again, in a seated position, I like to see get 5 to 10 dribbles up to your shoulder or above, 5 to 10 up to your waist, and then 5 to 10 compact dribbles up to your knees. Now, the emphasis is compact, meaning putting a lot of force in the basketball as you're dribbling it. So not soft dribbles. We really want to pound that basketball as we're going through this drill. So let's try and do 5 to 10. Beginners do 5. Guys that feel like they have decent ball control, let's go ahead and do 10. Let's bring it up to our shoulders above 10 times, 5 to 10 times. Up to our waist 5 to 10 times. Up to our knees 5 to 10 times. Both right and left hand. All right, let's get started. So go ahead, pound that basketball up to your head. Shoulders are above. 5 times if you need it. And then 5 to the waist. And then below the knee. And then same exact thing with your left hand. Gonna bring it up to your shoulder above. Same thing. Bring it up to here above. 5 to 10. As long as you're keeping good control, guys. Then up to the waist. And then below the knees. All right. So there we go. That's gonna finish that off for that first phase. Now we're gonna add up the next element. So if you guys need to, go ahead and hit pause, get some water, hydrate if you need so. In this next part, I'm gonna show you from the side view. I want us to go left leg forward, right leg back, and I really wanna emphasize on this. With your right hand, I want the basketball to be in your right hand, going to your left hand between the legs. Let's do 10 of these without losing the dribble and without losing the basketball. And another thing is, you should not have to move. Like, your feet should be stationary through this entire dribble. And through this entire dribble drill, I should say. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get 10 of these just like this. Between the legs, just like that. All right, once you got your 10, you're gonna switch the other way. Then I want you to go right leg forward, left leg back. Opposite now, basketball will be in your left hand, and we'll be going to our right hand between our legs. Let's go ahead and knock out 10 of these. Just like this, 10 of these. All right, once you got your 10 done, go ahead and get a quick drink of water, and we'll get added on to our next step. Now again, we just went between the legs on both sides. Now, I want us to do both of them simultaneously. So we're going to be going just like this, all right? So we're adding both of them. Let's go ahead and do these 10 times. So we're gonna go through this drill 10 times between both legs simultaneously. And again, guys, from the side view, as I'm doing this drill, let me go a little bit faster. So as we go through it, I'm just like shuffling my feet forward and backwards. I'm not really taking 5 feet backwards or stepping forward 5 feet. I'm really staying in the same area. I'm just alternating my feet. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Let's do 10 of them between both legs, keeping good ball control. All right, let's go ahead. All right, Coach lost on that last one there, but make sure you get your 10. If you lose the dribble and you've gotten 5 completed, hey, pat on the back. If you want to push yourself and go ahead and try and get that second set of that 5 done, knock it out. If you can get all 10 completed without losing a dribble, again, great work, guys. All right, now let's add in a third element. Kind of like last week, behind the back. Now, behind the back, a lot of times I'll see kids on the court and they're standing straight up, all right? They're standing straight up. That's an easy pickings, or translating, that's an easy way to get the ball stolen. So in this drill, I really want to see the emphasis on taking a seat and making sure the ball is as tight to the body as humanly possible, and also that we're having great ball control, all right? So here we go. Just like this, all right? Let's try and get 5 for beginners. Guys that feel like they have some good ball control, let's go ahead and get 10. And let's go again, behind the back, or like my coach used to say, hey, keep that ball below the butt. I know it sounds funny, but it's a good concept to understanding that the ball needs to be tight and close to the body. It's harder to steal, all right? Let's go ahead and knock those out, guys. 5 to 10, make sure we're staying seated, and go. All right, once you got those knocked out, we're gonna add all 3. So again, we're gonna go between both legs, behind the back, and then across the body. That last part there is going across the body back to the starting hand, which is going to be the right hand. So again, going to go from the right hand to the left, between the both legs, and then across the body. Let's go ahead without losing your dribble, getting good ball control. And if you feel like you have some decent control, pick up the speed. Always challenge yourself with speed if you feel like you got decent control. Let's go ahead and go through this drill 5 times for beginners, 10 times for guys that feel like they have some decent control. Again, we're gonna go between both legs, behind the back, across the chest. And it's important, guys, that we start with our right hand and the ball always comes back to our right hand. All right, let's go ahead and knock it out. Between both legs, across the chest. All right, once you guys got those knocked out, we're gonna do the same exact thing, but opposite hand. So again, we started with our right. Now we're going to be starting with our left hand. And the same thing, the ball needs to come back and finish at the left hand. So again, going just like this, behind the back, then back to the left hand. Let's go ahead and do 5 to 10 of these as well. All right, get started. Whoops, coach messed up there. All right. All right, once you got those knocked out, you got your 5 to 10 knocked out, go ahead and get a quick drink of water, hold that up. That's gonna finish it up for today's ball dribbling drill. This is part two of this training. Next week we'll be kind of taking off where we just ended today, and we'll be adding some more elements. I plan on going over some shooting. We might do that in session 4 or 5. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys follow us, subscribe to all these videos. And again, guys, before each training and after each training, 25 push-ups, 25 squats, and 25 sit-ups. Squats, again, just get as low as you guys can. I like to do this, have my hands up kind of like this. Do them real good control, make sure we're getting as low as possible. Again, 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, and 25 squats. I'll see you guys next week. Take care, be safe, and go Raiders.